Hey there, Hammer fam. Welcome back to HammeredHead. Today we're looking at the Clone Wars Collection's Aqua Droid. This guy is in the Camino arc where the Separatists invade to kill all the clones. It's an okay arc, but I like the design on these guys. I think they look pretty cool. Giant picture of Darth Maul in the corner, which I think looks a little bit stupid. But otherwise, the packaging on these guys is pretty cool. You get sort of like a holographic image type thing on the side, which is dope. You can see the little die shaking around up there. And yeah, I think he looks pretty cool in there. He's got a retracting head. His pre-retracted, so we'll have to tract it, I guess. I don't know what the opposite of that is. He's got a removable blaster. Aqua Droids battle Obi-Wan Kenobi on Camino. These underwater droids are part of a Separatist plan to destroy the facilities that supply the Republic with clone troopers. Their legs adjust for land or sea mode, becoming feet for ground missions or rotating into propulsion fins in the water. They have retracting heads to become streamlined for swimming underwater. Affiliation Separatist. CW10. Nice. Yeah, it's kind of unique looking droid. I'm pretty excited to have him, so let's open him up and see what that head do. Look at this dude. This is a really cool looking guy. I'm a big fan of this figure so far, just on the appearance. So you can see his head pops out like that. It's a little kind of loose on his articulation point, but it moves really well. And then, obviously, if you want to retract it, just go ahead and push him back in. But I think that looks cool. I really like the singular eye on there. It's a great look. Like a lot of the Clone Wars figures, they really nailed the animation style on this. So the paint apps are pretty basic, but it does look very much like the animated character in the show. So I like that a lot. I kind of like how blocky it is. Really good all around. He's got this cool little like red dot looking thing on his left arm, and then the right arm is where you attach the blaster. So we can pop that right off. I like his sort of like rib cage looking thing here too. Just overall, I really like the appearance of the guy. I think they nailed it. And then, like we read on the packaging, his feet can either be feet or you can just fold them up like so. So he can be in water mode or ballerina mode. But yeah, I think this dude is really goofy. I think he looks awesome. And I'm really glad I got him for the collection. He's a great addition to the Separatist forces. And for the accessories, we get the removable blaster, which is a unique sculpt. I think it looks pretty decent. Just pops right onto his arm. No paint apps or anything. But, you know, it looks okay. Then the game stand, which is more of like a brownish tan instead of the regular black or gray that we get in the other Clone Wars figures we've looked at. Same with the battle die, different color. I actually like this color scheme a lot more than the regular blue one that we've been looking at. And then the game card is also kind of different. So it came with a separate instruction manual. And then one side of the actual card is just a giant picture, which looks really cool. And then on the back, it's a different picture. And then this is the one, obviously, that you slide into the base. So he's got leadership and what is that, force ability? And this random stand that we got. So that's kind of funny. And then if we want to plug him into the stand, we just got to unfold his feet. There we go. He's got peg holes in there. And how are we going to do this? Well, they're like facing the wrong way. That's a little annoying, but that's okay. Ugh. Oh no. Okay, he's a little tough to get on there. There we go. Must destroy clones. The articulation's a bit wonky just because of the shape of the guy. But he's got sort of a, I guess, ball joint head. once you pull it out. And then he has ball shoulders up here. They're a little tough to move, and they don't have a huge range of motion, but you can get him all the way up there if you fold his arm the right way. Then he's got, I guess, another ball joint shoulder here. Then a swivel elbow. Does that also... Yep. So he's got 2 swivels on the elbow. And then... Oh, still have a rubber band on there. Doesn't look like anything in the wrist, but that's okay because he doesn't really hold anything. Then nothing in the waist. Doesn't look like. But he's got these ball hips, sort of. It's a little stiff on the movement going up and down, but that's okay. And then swivel knees. And then the feet, again, you can fold them to be either feet or, I guess, fins, whatever these are. But they are also on a swivel, so you can spin them around. And then that way you can actually line up the peg holes in the proper way. Yeah, so that's the Aqua Droid. I really like this guy. He's super unique, and I think he really captures the essence of the droids from the Clone Wars show. He doesn't really do a whole lot articulation-wise or anything, but the head and feet features are pretty cool, and he just looks really goofy. So I can't recommend him enough. Definitely pick him up if you're into Separatists or you have a Camino setup, anything like that. Definitely worth having. But let me know what you think in the comments. As always, thank you to my Patreon subscribers. Be sure to follow on YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. Check out the Patreon page. And don't forget, stay hammered.